Rufus Mudman is out in the woods behind the trailer of Girl Fart, and I come upon Curtis, Mr. Curtis,
eating some beans
and just hanging out behind the trailer. What the hell are you doing here? What are you doing here behind Girl Fart's trailer?
What are you doing here?
I got a beef with Girl Fart.
Is that so?
She pushed me off a ladder, at least that's my theory.
Maybe you had it coming.
Oh yeah, well maybe you had this coming. Boom!
What these guys don't know is that I'm in the trailer and I'm live tweeting this argument and fight to AppleValleyWhispers.com.
Look, Mr. Curtis.
Hit like a girl. You're the girl fart.
How dare you, Mr. Curtis?
I'm Jer because my life is awful.
Then maybe you and I should be friends again, because remember when we were friends?
Leslie sneaks out of the trailer.
Our friendship is forever banished. Ouch. You still hit like a girl.
Leslie's phone rings, exposing her whereabouts to the whole group.
Oh, wait, that's Leslie's phone.
Leslie takes off into the woods.
After her. She's got to pay. I'm right behind you, Leslie.
I turn off my phone.
You get a lot of phone calls.
I want to see this dinner between you and Dolores and Inspector Jason Stevens.
It's happening at the same time that this chase through the forest is going on.
Right. Wow, these pork chops are great.
Glad you enjoy them. More spaghetti, Inspector?
Sure.
He really enjoys my pork chops.
Could I get another fork?
Oh, what's wrong
It's
with
got
that
a little,
fork?
It's got a little spot on it.
A spot? What sort of spot?
Like I don't know what it is, but I can't.
Oh my goodness, that's blood. There's blood on your fork.
That scene's over.
That's the scene where we discover that the Inspector Stevens has cancer, and
He's got a perforated stomach lining.
We couldn't find Leslie in the woods. And so
Gave you the slip.
gave us the slip. So I know he's going to come back to school the next day. So I'm waiting by his locker the next morning.
Leslie comes up to the locker and he is grinning from ear to ear because his live blog of the Woods argument has gotten 10,000 whisper points.
Look, I have to hand in my resignation today.
How can you do that?
What?
You promised me that you were going to do something for me. I need to get into that principal's office. If you can get me in there by 5
then
p.m.
you need to delete
before
all of
you
your
resign,
whispers.
I'll delete all my whispers.
You need to do it now. I guess I'll just go out in the woods and smoke some weed.
Your locker opens and Rufus Mudman steps out. You left.
Oh, okay, good.
And I just step out and I'm just like,
Waka waka waka
Oh,
waka
okay,
waka waka
good.
waka 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 waka.
that night, Leslie goes home, wants to just wash off the day, so Leslie's in the shower when suddenly the little window in the shower slides open and Inspector Stevens is on the other side with 24 red roses.
I leap for a towel.
Hello? Oh, hi. I'm
Why are
looking.
you looking in my bathroom window?
I'm sorry. I'm Inspector Stevens. I'm a police inspector with the police department. I'm looking for Leslie.
That's me.
You're Leslie?
Yes, I'm a boy, not a girl.
But Leslie's a girl's name. I bought these flowers.
What do you want?
Well, I came here to have indecent, scandalous, chaotic sex with Leslie. I guess if you're up for it.
Dial 911.
Oh,
Yeah, hello, police station.
There's a man breaking into my house and I'm naked.
Oh my goodness. Well, we'll send Inspector Stevens over right away to investigate.
it's okay, Chief. I'm here now.
Oh, okay. All right, you're in good hands, young lady.
it is Rufus and the vice principal, assistant principal,
Assistant Principal Dunbar.
and we are in his office.
Okay.
Okay? Mm-hmm. All right. I got some information for you.
You do.
I do. What else you got in this office? Something a little out there. Something you don't reveal to your average Joe. Your average Rufus.
Well, I'll tell you something. I can show you something I don't normally reveal.
You just scraped your face really hard and you're bleeding.
No, sorry, it's on the
Why
other side.
did you-
Here we go. Sorry about that. Sorry, here. Hi, it's me.
You're not the assistant principal.
No, I'm Principal Jackson. Principal Dave Jackson. Between you and me, there is no assistant principal. Or is there no principal?
You just wrapped saran wrap around
Oh,
your face.
I'm sorry, hang on, this side. Truth is, there is no principal of this school, so I've had to pretend like I'm actually the principal, disguised as the vice principal. But it's just me. Now you know my secret.
Are you saying you're looking for a new assistant principal?
If that's the reward you want,
That's the reward I want.
well then I will become Principal Jackson for good, and you can wear this vice principal mask.
And I can have your office.
And you can have my office.
All right then.
Now, what's this information that I just gave you this amazing job for?
I'm good.
Oh, no information?
No.
Oh, okay.
Just needed this office.
All right, well, nice seeing you.
All right. Right as Officer Stevens was entering the shower, Leslie knocked the soap onto the floor. Officer Stevens slipped on the soap and cracked his skull on the floor and died.
Wow.
Leslie freaked out and took his body out behind the trailer and dug a grave and put him in it.
Leslie, is that you? What are you doing there?
He just shows up after you buried the body.
I'm confused. I fell asleep.
Oh, well, that's odd. I'm sorry. Look, I'm going to have to stop camping behind your trailer. This is obviously difficult for all of us.
You probably can move back into your house now.
I can't. Unfortunately, Bobby Blandfinger is my stepfather, as you might know, and he's into some very kinky things with my mother.
We should murder him.
I thought you'd never ask. We need to make it look like an accident.
Yes.
I've got a bag of weed that he gave me for
I
Easter.
can smell it. I know.
Yes,
It must be a big
it's
bag.
very dank,
We can sneak it into his food so he
Yes.
gets stoned.
like stoned to death.
Weed overdose.
Weed
Yes,
overdose.
that's it.
Great. Fetch a cooking pot from your house, from your trailer. All right, let me get the. It's a lot, so
Wow.
we just have to put it all in there, and then the second bag of it. He gave it to me for Easter. I don't know where he gets.
Put the rolling papers in there too.
Yeah. And then we go to the house to.
You have to go in. I'll stay outside and keep watch.
I've come back
Son, Mr. Curtis.
just for dinner.
You
Great.
know,
Oh, by the way, I also brought chocolate chicken mud pie.
I really like chocolate chicken pie.
It's for Dad. I have to make amends to him.
Listen.
I understand.
I'll just have pork chops.
Okay.
And save room for your chocolate chicken mud pie.
They'll be done in about 15 minutes. We have to go upstairs really quick and do something really kinky with cat
Yes.
food. But we'll be back down in a few minutes for
Okay,
dinner.
great,
Okay?
great.
Okay.
How's it going?
It's going good. I think he's going to eat it.
If he doesn't, you could just bash him over the head with something.
That's a good idea.
30 minutes later. Oh, I am so full of spaghetti and pork chops.
That was delicious.
Oh, I could not eat another bite.
You know what the Romans used to do? When the Romans would eat too much that they couldn't fit their dessert in, they'd stick a feather down their throat and throw up.
Is that
And
right?
then they'd eat more. I'm a history teacher.
All right, hand it over. Oops! Oh, I dropped the whole chocolate chicken pie.
The top part is still salvageable. Let me get a spatula.
I wouldn't want to eat off the floor.
Leslie kicks open the door and smashes his head in with a brick.
My head! Ouch, my head!
My husband!
It's a
Run out, laughing.
hello, police.
Is Officer Stevens there?
No, I haven't seen him all night.
Someone just bashed my husband with a brick.
We don't have people to send.
What? Why did you only have one cop available?
You know, vacations. We had to do one of those furloughs.
What?
We had to do a furlough.
911 has furloughs,
Yeah.
is what you're telling me. My
Yeah.
husband's dying.
Welcome to Obamacare. Oh, look. Bye.
Honey, don't die on me, honey.
Food. Oh, that's too bad.
To put
Oh.
in my ass.
Honey, you're still alive.
Yes, I am.
Okay. I don't. What? Honey.
So hurry.
Honey,
I could go.
9 hours later.
I'm
feeling
really
better,
hungry.
actually.
Honey, I'm gonna eat.
Oh, I think the
It's
blood's
been 9 hours. I'm
coagulated.
starving.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, if it's not going to be him, it's got to be you.
That tasted like pot.
Oh, is that right?
All right, guys, I had a really great time. I have to go. You should go to a doctor.
Oh, thanks for coming to.
Ah, you're still out here, huh? That's right. All right, let's go.
Let's you and I be pals.
9 hours later.
I can't run anymore.
Sure is hot out here.
Another 9 hours later.
Oh, I feel really rested now.
Okay. A minute and a half later.
I don't know what's happening. It feels like an elephant on my chest.
Mr. Curtis, no!
I can't.
They found the body of Inspector Stevens, and they did DNA testing to find out that I was the one who buried him. So I'm on the run. Leslie is on the lam. In the wind, as it were.
So
I changed my name to Leslie Simpson. I really do like the first name, despite the trouble it's given me. I'm hiding and I'm always on the run.
Okay. But still, you're alive and you have a good...
And I'm still propositioned everywhere I go by older men.
So Bobby Blandfinger, who still has his lovely, albeit dead wife Dolores, stuffed and set on the mantel next to the bed. And after he has endured at first 9 hours and 18 hours, then up to 4 weeks of head trauma without any sort of treatment, and now thinks that his name is Michael Crenshaw. He's feeling better now. He's in love with his cold, cold wife, and he enjoys hanging out and playing solitaire with her and binge watching things on Netflix. It's a nice ending.
Rufus Mudman becomes the assistant principal of the what's Sweet Valley High? What's the name of our
Apple Valley Ranch.
Apple Valley Ranch High, and he finds that the job is literally the worst possible job in the history of humanity. He's treated with zero respect. He finds out that the secret thing in his office that Leslie was after was just a bunch of poetry that she'd written that she was embarrassed by. It was not actually anything important at all. And so
I don't know why the assistant principal would have taken my poetry.
he just lives in utter torture, being disrespected and a horrible, awful human until he finally dies.
Mr. Madden, would you please tell us really what we've learned from this whole event?
Yeah, sometimes kids in school get bullied and picked on by their peers, and they lash out and they write poetry and they get kicked out of school and they'll kill a policeman. Sometimes teachers get upset because their mom is shoving friskies in the boy's butthole and they can't handle that stuff, so then they try to poison the dad there, and then the mom dies and he has a heart attack. He doesn't know what's happening. And then, so in conclusion, sometimes when you think you got it bad, you got it good. And then other times you think you got it good and you better just keep on trucking. Boom.
There's a new science fiction RPG up with Brad and Emery over at live.beerandboard.com. And also, don't forget to join us for live booze-fueled fun on Beer and Board Games. In May, we've got 3 shows, May 9th, May 23rd, and May 30th. Thanks for watching.